Okay, so this is the yarn we're gonna use for this project today, and that's the yarn. And then you can see this was from Hobby, and this is 100% cotton. And you see the yarn never come with the names; they always come with numbers. So that means this the colors, you know, the color I'm gonna say you can find in the website. This is the number for this color, and this is what they coming in here in this little small skin. This is 100% cotton, like I mentioned, and it's size number 3, and I like to use the 888 because it's a really nice enough size the yarn. And we're gonna need 6 colors. Okay, you can use any other cottons you have. If you want to use it only 2 or 3 colors, that's totally fine. But I'm gonna use 6 colors. Okay, so you can play with the colors when you working with me. Okay, so 6 colors or just only 3 or 4, whatever. And I'm gonna use a 5mm crochet hook from this is a clover hook and needle and a pair of scissors. That's all you need. And so let me get my yarn ready and I'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna start with the magical ring. Okay, and we're going to chain 3. So this is our first color. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, wrap the yarn. You're going to do 1 double, chain 1. Let me put a little bit this. Okay, do another double, chain 1, another double, chain 1, another double, chain 1, and we are continue just like this, and we are going to have 13 doubles. Count with this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to make 13, and I'll meet you at the end. So continue, just do 1 double, chain 1. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got my 13th right here already, and I chain 1. Now here we're gonna change the colors, but before that we are going to do a slip stitch right here. Okay, now you can cut the yarn, you know, more that you want. It's up to you. Okay, okay, so I'm going to use the next colors. That's the blue for me, and we are going to do is going to the next right here. Remember that we did chain 1 between the two, between the doubles crochet. Okay, so I'm going to put my hook inside, and I'm gonna bring the yarn. Okay, and I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I'm going to, and let me put this right here just a little bit, so that way the yarn that I change the colors, they get secure right here. So okay, so later on when we hide the yarn, all this could be, it's gonna be totally fine. Okay, so we're going to wrap the yarn. Now we are going to do in each right here, that remember that we did chain 1, we are going to do 1 double. Okay, now we are going to chain 1, chain 2, wrap the yarn, go right here to the next, and 1 double, chain 2, wrap the yarn, go to the next, another double. Okay, wrap the yarn and do 1 double and chain 2, wrap the yarn, 1 double, chain 2. This is super easy. Continue just like that, and I'll meet you at the end. Oops, sorry. And I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay. Okay, so right here I'm at the end. Remember, we had to let 2, and we are going to finish with the slip stitch just like that. Okay, so now before we're gonna finish with the slip stitch, we are going to get the next color. But if you're not change the colors, you continue. Okay, so let me pull my hooks right here, bring the yarn, the next color I'm gonna use, and now finish with the slip stitch. Oops, right here in the top, the double, well, the 3 change. We're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me put the yarn. Okay, not too hard, but it's just, you know. And now you can cut the yarn that you already finished to use. And now we are going to do 8, and it's the same here. Right here, wrap the yarn. Okay, and we are going to do this way. We're not going to be finished. We're going to wrap the yarn again. It's kind of like 3 doubles together, but not completely done. Okay, so now when we have the 3, we're going to pull it through just like that, and we are going to chain 1, 2, and 3. It's just like a little poof, you know, like a small poof with just only with 3 doubles together. So now wrap the yarn, and we chain 3 into the next double right here. We are going to do the same thing just like that. Here's 1 again, and the same, 2, and the same, 3. Okay, wrap the yarn and put all these 3 right here, and chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Okay, okay, so wrap the yarn again. I'm going to show you again, and right here, okay, we are going to do just like this way. 1, 2, and 3. Wrap the yarn and pull it through. Chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And you're going to be working in the top the each doubles that we already made, and I'll meet you at the end in the last one. Okay, okay, so you can see I finished my the last one. Okay, so now I chain 3, and I'm going to change the color. Okay, so I'm going to do my hook right here, and here's my next color that I'm going to use for my next round. Let me chain 1, pull this right here. Okay, and now let me cut it. I know there's gonna be a lot of yarn in the back, and like I said, this is if you are going to change many times the colors, but if you are not, you don't have to do this. But I think that's gonna be so beautiful if you do that. Okay, so I chain 1 right here, but I'm going to do a slip stitch right here. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1. Okay, and we are going to do here's 1. Okay, 1, 2, okay, singles, 3, and 4. We are going to do 4. We're going to skip this right here and go to the next hole right here, and we are going to do another singles, 2, 3, and 4, and go to the next. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. Okay, go this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just like that. Okay, so 4 in each singles, 4 singles in each right here, 4 all around, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, so I'm done. So now I'm going to cut the yarn because I'm going to change the color. And my next one is going to be purple, light purple, or kind of like a lilac. You can see that's more like. Okay, before we finish, we are going to get the yarn and bring the yarn to right here and chain 1 and pull the yarn that you already cut it. Okay, so now right here we are going to do 1 single crochet. Okay, we are going to the next right here. We're going to do 1 single. Okay, and now we are going to do chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3, and to then skip 1 and go into the next. Another single, chain 1, 2, and 3, skip this one and go to the next. 1, 2, chain 3, skip 1 and go to the next. Okay, chain 1, 2, and 3, skip this and go to the next. Okay, 1, 2, 3, skip this and go to the next. Okay, just like that. Remember, always when you chain 3, skip 1. Okay, chain 3 and skip 1, chain 3 and skip 1, and I'll meet you at the end, this right here, and we're gonna change the color again. Okay, so I did my 3 chains, and now I'm going to change the color, and I'm going to right here I'm gonna finish with this slip stitch. Okay, so now I'm going to change the color. Let me cut the yarn and let me get the next color I'm gonna use, and I'm going to put my hook inside in here, bring it, and we're going to chain 1. Let me pull. Okay, and there we go. And this one's 2. Let me chain 1 right here. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, but this one right here that we did, we're gonna count 1. Okay, so it's 3 singles, and now go to the next. Okay, and right here to the next. Remember that we did 3 chains right here, and each one we are going to do 3 single crochet in each. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Go to the next. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the next. Do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just like that. go to the next, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2. So we are going to do 3 singles in each, and to right here the same, just like that, and I'll meet you at the end right here, and we're going to change the color. So we go back with the color light gray, so that way it's gonna be the next step. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so right here is so far the colors that I'm been using right now. So now, like I mentioned, I'm going to back with the color gray. Okay, so the next round, I'm going to introduce my hook right here, bring the yarn, let me chain 1, let me pull my yarn through. Now I'm going to do a slip stitch right here in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to chain 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Wrap the yarn, and the same right here we are going to do 1 double. Okay, wrap the yarn, skip 1, go to right here, and we are going to do 1 double and 2 change and another double. We are going to do like a V stitch between, with the V stitch with 2 chains in the middle. Okay, wrap the yarn. Okay, now right here you are going to work every single time in the middle, 1, 2, and like that. Okay, you're gonna skip this one, you're gonna skip this one and this one right here. Right here we skip only 1 because we start working in this part right here, but you have to skip 1 and 2, and the third you're going to do another V stitch. So right here, 1, 2, and to the next you are going to do another V stitch with the 2 chains in the middle. Okay, wrap the yarn, skip 1, 2, okay, and to the third right here you're going to do another V stitch. Okay, wrap the yarn, 1, 2, 3, and the third, 1 double, chain 1, chain 2, wrap the yarn, 1 double. Only right here we skip only 1. Okay, that's totally fine right here, but remember, every single time you have to skip 1, 2, and in the middle right here you have to make a V stitch right here. Okay, so let me show you one more time. Wrap the yarn, skip 1, 2, and the third you're going to do 1 double, chain 2, wrap the yarn, and the same 1 double, wrap the yarn, skip 1, 2, and the third, 1 double, chain 1, chain 2, and another double. Okay, so continue just like that, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, so I'm at the end right here, and I'm going to get the next color. So I'm gonna cut this one and I go back with the blue. So this is the next color I'm gonna use. So the next step we are going to do, okay, is we are going to finish with the slip stitch. We count 1, 2, 3, and right here, and the third, and I'm gonna bring my next color the yarn with me, just like that, and chain 1. Okay, so now what are we gonna do in here is right here that I did my chain 1, we're going to do chain 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now and in the middle right here the V stitch, wrap the yarn, put it through, and we are going to do 3 doubles together, but we're not going to be finished yet. So here's one double, but it's not done. Get to the other one, and 2, right, just like that. Wrap the yarn and put all this 4 right here, and you're going to chain 1. Okay, and right here, you see this part right here. Okay, we are going to do a 1 double, chain 1, wrap the yarn, and the V stitch. We are going to repeat this one right here. Okay, we are going to put 3 doubles, but we're not completely done. Only when we have just like that 3, wrap the yarn and pull it through, and chain 1, wrap the yarn, do a 1 double, chain 1. Okay, into the V stitch you're going to do, we are going to make like a little poof right here. Okay, with the 3 doubles. I'm going to try to go slow. There you go. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, do 1 double, the double that's in the middle between the V stitch right here. Okay, wrap the yarn. Here's 1. Oops. 2 and 3, and put all these 4. Chain 1, 1 double, chain 1. Okay. Okay, so chain 1, and we are going to repeat this right here in the V stitch. Okay, chain 1, wrap the yarn, do a 1 double, chain 1, and we are going to do another little small poof or popcorn or whatever you want to, this you want to call it. Okay, and finish. Oops, oh my goodness. Okay, so let me do this again, just like that, and chain 1. Every single time you finish chain 1, wrap the yarn, do 1 double, chain 1, and start to the next. So continue just like that, and I'll meet you at the end of this part right here. So remember, chain 1 between this, chain 1 between these 2 right here. Okay, and I'll meet you at the end of this part right here. Okay, so this is so far how they look, right? So now I'm going to change the color, and my next colors is going to be purple. That's my next color. Okay, right here. Okay, let me cut this yarn right here, so that way I know I'm done with this color. Let me get my first, pull it through. Okay, so because we have the we got right here the 1 double. Okay, so right here I'm going to do 1 single, 2 singles. Okay, and go to the next. I'm not going to do nothing in here, and I'm going to do one single, two single, go to the next, one single and two singles, into the next, one single and two singles. Okay, the two singles is, I'm gonna say there's gonna be twins and the double right here. That's all we need to do. All these around this round. Okay, just like that. Just two singles. We are not gonna work nothing in the top, just go continue. It's gonna, you skip this right here, you skip it, okay, and just continue. And I made sure at the end this part right here and with the slip stitch, and I'm going to change the color. So the next colors for me is this blue right here, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done with this one right here with the purple, with the color purple right here. So now you can see the mandala that's growing. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this blue right here. So let me cut the yarn because we don't need the purple no more. So now right here I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, and I'm going to chain one, so that way my yarn stay right there. There we go. Let me pull this just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is right here and the same right here, we're going to chain one, chain two, chain three. Okay, 3, 4 and 5. Oops, because I forgot to count this one right here. Wrap the yarn in the same, we are going to do one double. Okay, now wrap the yarn, and right here skip one, go to the next, one double, chain two, wrap the yarn, one double, wrap the yarn, skip one, go to the next, one double, chain two, wrap the yarn, one double, and just like that. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let me repeat it again. Wrap the yarn, skip one, go to the next. Okay, chain one, chain two, wrap the yarn, and the same, we're going to do a V-stitch with the 2 chains in the middle. And this part right here, we're going to skip one only. Okay, wrap the yarn and skip this one, go to the next, chain one, chain two, and the same, one double, wrap the yarn, skip this and go to the next, chain two, one double, and just like that. Okay, this is what we want. This is super easy. Every V stitch I go in the top, the one double, and the next V stitch I go in the top, the little poof right here, the one we did the 3 double crochet together, right? It's super easy. Go to the next, skip one, go to the next, skip one, go to the next, and just like that. Okay, so skip this, and I'm going to the next, and I'm going to do one double, we chain one, chain two, wrap the yarn, one double, wrap the yarn, skip this, go to the next, chain two, and just like that. So continue, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here, and we are going to change the color. So that means this could be the light purple or like lavender or lilac, you know, or with the color that you've been used. Okay, so we're going to change the color. Continue, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, so I'm done right here. This is what the look right now. So my next color is gonna be the purple, another purple. Yeah, that's this one. Okay, so let me cut the yarn. Okay, so the next step we are going to do is, let me finish and let me get my next color, and let me chain one. Okay, so remember the V-stitch we are going to do right here, chain one single, two single, three single, wrap the yarn, sorry, three singles. Okay, go to the next V-stitch. You're going to do 1, 2, 3 singles, just like that. Go to the next, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and just like that. Oops, there you go, just like that. So in each V-stitch you're going to put 3 singles, 3 singles, 3 singles. Okay, so, and this is what we're going to work in this round all around. In the top of the V-stitch we are going to do 3 singles crochet. Okay, so continue, and I'll meet you at the end when I get done this run. This is, like I tell you, y'all, this mandala, this super easy and quick to finish. Okay, which is why we have to be patient to become done this amazing work. Okay, and just like that. Okay, so continue, and I'll meet you at the end when I'm gonna change my next color. So my next color, this gonna be this blue right here, and just like that. Continue, and I'll be back. Okay, okay, so I'm done with this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my yarn because I'm going to change the color, and that's gonna be the blue, blue, blue. So let me come in with the slip stitch. Let me chain one, put this through. Okay, now right here, this is what we're gonna do. Let me go right here with the slip stitch, just like that. Let me chain one, chain two, chain three, chain four, wrap the yarn, one double. Here's our first V-stitch. Okay, now we are going to work only, so we're going to skip 1, 2, and the third we are going to do another V-stitch with one change only, one change. Okay, just like that. Okay, wrap the yarn, skip 1, 2, and the third you're going to do one double, chain one, wrap the yarn, another double. Okay, skip 1, 2, and the third you're going to do one double, chain one, wrap the yarn, and another double, just like that. Okay, so skip 1, 2, and the third you're going to make in another V-stitch with only one chain in the middle, not two, only one chain. Okay, and I'll meet you at the end to this part right here. So let me do it one more time. skip 1, 2, and the third we are going to make another V-stitch just like that. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, okay, and just like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, so I finished this one right here, and this is so far how they look. So you can see, I know we've been working with a lot of V-stitch, right? Yes. Okay, so let me cut the yarn that I'm done with that color, and I go back with the color gray. Okay, so right here what we're gonna do is, okay, let me finish with the slip stitch and with the chain 1. Okay, let me put my yarn. Okay, I'm going to go right at chain 1 because that's the way to secure my yarn right here, that I'm not gonna wear. Okay, I'm going inside with the V stitch right here. Okay, and we're going to chain 1, 2. Now we're going to chain 2, wrap the yarn, and this is what we're going to do it again one more time and pull it through. Okay, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, wrap the yarn, and the next V stitch we are going to do 3 doubles but not completely done. Okay, 2 and 3, just like that. Wrap the yarn and put all these 3 right here. Chain 1, chain 2. Okay, and wrap the yarn, go to the next V stitch and repeat the same 10 what we've been doing, and each in the top the each V stitch just like that. Wrap the yarn and pull it through, chain 1, chain 2. Okay, just like that. So we are going to do this small little poof right here in the top the each V stitch just like that. Okay, the same thing we did right here, but this is totally different because in between right here we not do 1 double. We're not doing that. So okay, so let me do one more time. Here's 1, here's 2 and 3 doubles. Okay, now I'm gonna be finished and chain 1 and chain 2. Every time you are going to do another one, you have to have chains 2 right here. Okay, so continue and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, okay, so I'm at the end with this one right here. This is so far how they look. Okay, so now right here in the top I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, but I'm going to change my color. Let's see, you know what, let me finish right here in the top. Let me get my next color, but before that let me cut the yarn. I'm done with that one. Okay, so now let me do chain 1. Okay, and I'm going to do and the same right here. I'll go back right here. Okay, and I'm going to do chain 1 right here. Now so and the 2 chains that we did right here, I'm going to here and I'm going to do 1 single 2 single and 3 singles. Go to the next, another 3 singles, just like that. Okay, going to the next, 1 single, 2 single, 3 singles, and one more time we are going to repeat this. Let me try to go slow. Right here, 1 single, 2 single crochet, and 3 single crochet, just like that. Okay, so continue, and I'll meet you at the end when we start, and we are going to change the last color, and that one, that's gonna be the purple. The next, that's gonna be the last color we are going to change. Okay, and we have to do one more round, and we are going completely this beautiful and amazing work. So continue doing 1 single crochet, 3 single crochet between this, the puff, the little puff right here. Okay, so they have to be just like that, just 3 right here, 3 right here, 3 3, just like that. Okay, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, so the last colors, the last one is this one, the purple, that we are going to change. So now let me cut the yarn because I already done with this color. Okay, so let me introduce my hook in there. And chain 1, pull it through. Okay, so right here, let me do 1 single. There we go, just like that. And the 3. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're going to do 1 single. Okay, go right here to the next. We're going to do 1 single, and we will chain 1, 2, and 3. Wrap the yarn. Sorry. And don't wrap the yarn. We're going to do 1 single, just like that. So 1 single, and to the top the 1 single, another single, and the next 1 single, we chain 1, 2, and 3, and 1 single. Okay, so 1 single on the top, the 1 single, go to the next, another single crochet, and to the next we are going to do another single and chain 1, 2, and 3, and the same, you can see in the same right here, I'm going to work another single and count 1 single, 2 single, 3 single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and the next right here, and to not to the next, and the same that we did 1 single, we are going to do another one. Okay, you can count 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, 2, and 3, and then the same single we did, we're going to do another one, and just like that. This is what we want, the little points right here. So that's super easy. Okay, you have to count 1 single, 2 single, 3 single. When you count 3 single, you do 1, 2, 3 change, and go back in here and do another single, and count again 1 single, 2 single, and 3 singles, and chain 1, 2, 3, and another single, just like that. So continue, and this is the last round, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here, and Yeah, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm in the last right here. Okay, so now let me cut the yarn, and I'm going to finish with the slip stitch just like that. Okay, so, and this is so far the look. So let me hide and cut all the yarn that I don't need it, because remember we did a lot of change colors. So this is what the look in the back, just like that. So you can see all the yarn is in one size, so that's good, you know. So this is how they look. So let me finish and I'll be back.